Okay, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update number 232 for Monday, 27th of July, 2026. I hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good weekend. Hope you're ready for what is likely to be one of the kind of biggest weeks of the year before everybody loses interest and goes on holiday. Okay. If you're joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me flying through as much as I can share with you over the next 30 minutes, looking at strength and weakness within the FX indices and commodities markets. I look at a few relevant charts of interest that might be of interest to yourselves, and then I look at the live markets. It is not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It's just me sharing with you what I'm looking at, which might actually be of use or interest to yourself in your own trading and investing endeavors. So Meta, or for those of us old enough, okay, still Facebook in your mind. Weekly chart here. Once again, as we just looked at with Mags, it had been in a strong uptrend. And we put in this kind of, just nearly a year ago, this kind of double top here. And really, we've never been back. We've never been back. We were tickling the soft underbelly of $800, but we've never really looked back. And every kind of, every high has been a lower high there, hasn't it? And stuff. And so, and having sort of had that kind of $600, we looked at that kind of $600 level, and we thought, well, is it actually making a bit of a double bottom beneath it? What we can see is that, we squeezed, and I'd be curious to hear now to see is that, to me, that weekly chart looks like the 50 period moving average is kind of in control. All right. Okay. In the way that it acted as, great resistance there, it has continued to do so. And now it's turned down as well. And as I said, we're getting lower highs. So, is this a case of us basically, if we get poor numbers and we can see, already, okay, it's, from last week we were down quite considerably. Are we going to basically, is 600 going to hold? All right. Is 600 going to hold? Or are we going to see that invariably we kind of drift our way back down to that kind of 550 area? So based upon the numbers, and even if the numbers are good, if we are now into a regime where we're selling off on good news, even as I said, I would be curious to see how this plays. All right, we're here at 600. All right, where's it going to be at the end of this week, and certainly after its numbers on Wednesday evening. Okay, so as I said, you might want to add that to the watch list. Some might say, well, Paul, isn't that just squeezing up a little bit? And I wouldn't disagree with you there. Okay, squeezing up, pivoting around $600. Are the numbers, is those earnings numbers, is that the catalyst for the next move, whether it be a strong move higher, which for me needs to get up above the 50 and hold for it to give me kind of a bullish sentiment, or we break lower again, as I said, down towards that kind of 550 area there on Meta. So yeah, watch and shoot, ladies and gentlemen.